Episode 37. It seems like our new friend Wasabi wants to get some of the tea on the table. It's probably not a very good idea letting the poison type get anywhere near that. Everyone else is probably just gonna get sick. Don't worry, Wasabi. We've got something even better planned for you. A heaping load of experience, which we're gonna get through the ZA Royale, the infinite ZA Royale, and I guess maybe experience candies too. Or at least that would be what we're doing, but I guess we also have this other quest. Other than that. These other two quests, I guess. Right. The one that gives and the one that takes. I guess we'll just do these ones first and then go back to the ZA Royale. Actually, they might take a while. I don't know how long they're gonna take. These are for the legendaries, of course, so maybe they're pretty involved. I'll start with the one that gives, I guess, over here, right? No, that's the one that takes. This one. That was the first one on the list, right? Yeah. Oh wait, it's a fairy type, right? So this is actually good. Wasabi will fare pretty well against this one. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight it. Greedy little imbecile. Throwing even more budget at the wild zones, because now they're a hit with the tourists. We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. I was wondering if we were ever going to meet this mayor that she seems to have beef with. Doesn't ever seem like we're going to meet them, though. Sure, things with Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumios. The signs are all there. Okay, tell us about these signs. I'm pretty sure we're here about the same thing. Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. Oh, the Mabel stable. That's fun. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Lysander did mention something about one's giving and taking. Yeah, the only things he really mentioned. Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokémon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. Usually. I guess there might be other names, like throughout history. But for the player, the only name is Xerneas. Unless you, count other languages. But I'm pretty sure usually the legendary Pokémon are... I mean, a lot of Pokémon other than legendaries, but usually all the legendaries. They just have the same name in English and every other language, I think. Usually. At least for Japanese, that's kind of the rule. I know quite a bit about the two, since Team Slayer tried its hand at capturing them both. Oh, did they? Did they try their hand at capturing both? Was that not like a version difference? There was no Z version of the game where both legendaries and then Zygarde was in the game. That's what this game is, sort of. Didn't they only try to capture one if you played X and the other one if you played Y? Or is there more lore to that? I don't know. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokémon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokémon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Those are pretty low-level Wild Zones, but this is a late-game mission, so I guess these anomalous alphas are going to be pretty high level. Well, I figured we wouldn't be fighting the legendary right out the gates right after doing the mission, so we might have to use a Pokemon other than Wasabi. But hopefully we can get a lot of experience for Wasabi as the one behind in our team. It doesn't actually show it on my map. Oh, it's in like a research task, I guess? Well, I still remember, she said 3, 5, and 9, I think. And speaking of remembering, I forgot to do this last time, but I guess I can go over... Where was that mission? I guess it's on my list. We can show this one as Starmie, I guess. While it's still nighttime. Should have done that last episode, but that's fine. Oh no. Well, there goes nighttime. I guess I'll have to wait even longer. No, not really. I'll just make it nighttime immediately so I can get this done. Oh yeah, money. Guess it's still the same night where we did the rank up stuff. Well, not anymore. It's a good thing too, I was running out of money after buying these clothes. Bench. I guess the Pokemon Center. I guess while I'm here I should also get some, well, the lost Pokeballs, but also the potions. And I should probably get more... Actually, wait. What balls do I want the legendaries in? Come to think of it, this probably also leads into Zygarde, right? Because we haven't caught that yet either. So I'm gonna have to think of balls for 3 legendaries. And also maybe just buy the balls for these alphas, the anomalous alphas, if I haven't actually caught them yet. Here, right. I guess a heal ball would make sense for Xerneas considering it's a fairy type. And what was the Yveltal again? I guess it must have been dark type. Probably. But other than that, it's just like a red and black Pokemon. Oh wait, Zygarde is green and black, so probably the Dusk Ball would make the most sense. Kind of. But a Dusk Ball also makes sense for the dark type Pokemon, obviously, I guess. Well, if we did this for Zygarde, then what would we do for Yveltal? Because we don't want them to be in the same balls, obviously. They just clash. And again, we're facing this problem where I don't really have a lot of red balls to work with. Maybe one of these balls that I got for the DLC? I don't think so though, none of them really feel like they fit. I guess the Luxury Ball is black, and it has some red, and Yveltal is red and black. This also has red and black, but I don't know if it feels very... Well, neither of these feel very Yveltal-y. Whatever, I'll just decide when I get there. Okay, give me plenty of potions. Give me 40 of these. Give me 40 of these. And 40 of these. Oh, and these? Max potions? Well, I guess just 12 of them. Gotta save some money for the Pokeballs, I guess. Alright, so make it nighttime. We're not doing battle zones tonight. Oh, I guess we could. We do have... This isn't actually impeding our progress on the ZA Royale. It's actually like a separate mission. And this is actually still the mission even after the rank up, so I guess we have to like do multiple runs for this mission. But since we unlocked the Xerneas and Yveltal thing, we should probably do that first. Alright, so let's get this one into our team. Where is Pizza? There you are. Oh, they really did gather. Hey, I can feel the energy of the universe. It's a cult. Star. Is that... Okay, that was the guy talking. It doesn't sound like it's saying star. The stars must have guided you to us. Yeah. Yes, I feel their call. This is actually very relevant for the most recent episode of Pokemon Horizons that aired just this week, I guess. At the time of recording, that is. I see you have a Starmie with you. Wonderful. Let us begin. It is time to call down the Starmie dwelling in the heavens. We can achieve this only when our hearts are one with those of our Starmie. Star! Star! Please, join our invocation. Okay, yeah, only one option. That's kind of fun though. Star! Louder, everyone, again. Star. Well, at least the Starmie are happy. We must all make our hearts as one. Do it, for those Starmie still dwelling among the stars. I'll pick this one. Star. Oh, look, a shooting star. Seems like it fell toward Blue Plaza. Let us rejoice for what we have achieved this star-strewn night. A new Starmie has decided to grace our planet. Is that how they get here? Do they not start out as Staryu? Thank you for joining us tonight. Please take this along with my gratitude. Okay, mission complete, I guess. Oh, we got the Eviolite. Could have gotten this just through this, damn. Had to go and buy one from a scene construction. If I knew. Would have done that. Well, it only costs like 5,000, I guess. We shall see you again in a year's time. Yeah. You know what, why not? A year from now. I'll be gone, but I guess Brioche will still be here. But they said Blue Plaza, right? Did it really land there? I guess Starmie do hang out there. I doubt this mission actually changed anything. What's that? What's that red thing? That's not from the mission, right? This isn't part of a... She said 3, 5, and 9, I think, so... Not this one. Hang on. We're in battle here. In case we get into some kind of a... altercation. It looks like there's something on the ground where the shooting star fell. We got a moonstone. Okay, that's it. Where was it again? I guess we're near 5 already. So, some kind of anomalous alpha. Will I know it when I see it? Is that the anomalous alpha? What was this again? Psychic fighting? Sure wasn't fairy. Well, this'll work then. Psychic... No, wait. Psychic is bad. For us, right. But it might not know psychic moves. I guess Psychic is one of those type matchups against Poison where Psychic is strong against Poison, but Poison is normal against Psychic, defensively. Oh, fighting. Okay. Shouldn't have started with Draco Meteor, oops. Oh, that's level 70, get out of there. Yeah, it seems like Flying Press isn't really super effective. And I haven't caught a Gallite, so I guess I should catch this one. Good, we avoided it. Oh, get out of there. Hang on. It's kind of in a good position now, isn't it? Just stall for now, Ultra Ball. Let me decide. It is green, I guess, and it is night time. Oops, no wait, we can't catch it now, damn. But we don't want to faint it and lose a chance to grab it. We might just let this one play out. I kind of like Quick Ball also because it's sort of like the crossed arms or something, like that move it just did. But also it's not really the right color. Okay, Dust Ball it was. I don't really care too much since I don't think it'll add it to the team, really. That was... okay, it was the enormous one. Yeah, for level 70 it must have been. And also I've never seen it there before. Where is the research stuff? Like the list of all... there it is. Don't really ever go into the menu. I guess it's just the same thing as the rewards list. Oh right, we press R and there we go. So where are they, just to be sure? It was 3 and 8 now, right? Or 3 and 9, okay. Guess we'll start with 3. They're all going to be high level though, so it doesn't really matter if we go in lower order to higher order. Okay, what is this type? That is Steel and Rock. Fighting might be 4 times effective, but it's also going to be strong against the flying portion. It wasn't like a pure Steel type, right? And actually, I don't think we have that caught yet, or did we? I'm pretty sure I just caught that one Onyx in the Wild Zone. Hang on, wait. How does Onyx evolve? If it's one of the stones we have. This one, right? We caught this in the Wild Zone, I think. I mean, it must have been a Wild Zone, I guess. Doesn't like spawn in the city. No, we didn't have to do that, or I guess well, it works this way. Does one of these evolve you? Where are the evolving stuff here? So, looking out for the check mark. No check mark, okay. I don't remember how it evolves, but I guess I don't have to. We'll just catch the, we'll try to catch the Steelix. And Heavy Ball would make sense for this, but I only have a few of those and no way to replenish them. I'd rather save it for Pokemon that I know I'm going to have on the team, I guess. Where is... there you are. If it's Rock type, I guess Steel will do normal, since it's Steel against Steel Rock. Is Steel bad against Steel? We'll just start out with this and then switch to this, maybe. We don't want to faint, though, because then we'd lose out on the experience for the ones we're actually trying to train. Balls, balls, balls. Which ball should it be in? Maybe the Ultra Ball is fine. I mean, obviously it's gray and it's heavy and it's like one of the heaviest Pokemon out there, or at least it feels like it. Oh right, I forgot to go buy more balls. Timer Ball could make sense, maybe. I mean, it's steel. It lasts a long time, so the timer could work there, and the color kind of makes sense. I guess I don't particularly mind putting it in an Ultra Ball though, whatever. Nope, I'm gonna sneak up on this one. And we can Mega Evolve, so let's try to conserve our energy before we begin the battle. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the flying actually loses out there, so probably could have put on more fighting attacks, I guess. Oh, don't attack that. Now you got hit by that attack. Just barely clipped you. Damn. That one's quick. We avoided damage somehow. That was actually pretty good. Now we're tanking the wrong one. I think we're still getting like collateral damage though. Oh, we're a flying type, so that won't hit. Good. Oh right, this won't hit us anyway. Does it have any damaging moves on us? I don't think it does. Oh, this was the right choice after all. Could have put on more fighting moves still, though. Never mind. Crap. Okay, we don't want to lose out on that experience. I think I need more revives, too. We will swamp out for this, though. Okay, so steel was bad against steel, and right, it's a ground. It's not ground attacks. Alright, try that first. Go for the feint. Don't particularly mind if we miss out on this one. No, get out of there. I guess we can wait a little longer. Oh no, we can't wait. It's almost daybreak. We got a little bit of time. Alright, kill. Didn't catch it in the end. That's too bad. Well, fine. We'll just like evolve the Onyx in the regular way when we're completing our decks. Not meant to be. I want that though. I actually got one of the pink Canary plushes while I was getting this team together off screen between the ending episode and this. Oh, that's not a colorful screw, or is it, actually? I forget if the screws are inside the balls like that. Okay, it was. I think with this I can actually get the next pink one. The more of the mega crystals that we get... No wait, it's over here. The more of those we get, the more we can trade in for experience candy, if we really need it. Hopefully we can just do the ZA Royale and get experience that way. And that way we can use our Mega Shards for all of the Mega Stones, which I guess I do want to collect them. Alright, the last one was in Zone 8. There it is. After we hit up a center. I've been thinking about moving Bounce out of our move pool here. I could just have Aerial Ace and Detect. If we have Aerial Ace, then that's some flying type damage, and we can also have flying here, but it's that weird situation where sometimes it'll be super effective and sometimes not, depending on their type matchup if they resist fighting, because I guess both apply. It isn't like a deal breaker, but it does mean we don't have a very strong flying attack to just rely on for big damage if we just use Aerial Ace. And that has a long cooldown in exchange for faster attacking. But I like the idea of trying Detect. I think we'll just try it out a little bit. I just haven't really used it, and I don't know. I feel like I want to get used to it. Just so I know it's an option, I guess. I just have to remember to use it. Oh no, this zone. This one has like the one wandering around the edge. So it's actually going to be a pain in the ass to avoid getting into a battle with like more than one Pokemon. Is it still wandering the edge? Actually, do some of them not spawn in because no, it is still there. Well, actually the Alpha isn't here, so... Yeah, I think the anomalous Alpha might prevent others from spawning in or something. Like some of them. Let's actually put on more flying moves. Other than Brick Break. We'll keep on Detect, just because. This is a big one. But taking damage, I don't know. I'll just put on Wing Attack. Is it really just that much up, though? Oh no, don't notice me. Ground? Yeah. Figure out the Rabble. It'd be great if we could hit both of them. We just don't really want them getting in the way of our fight here. It is that guy, right? Nope, that's just a normal Machop. Okay, right. Wouldn't make sense for just a unevolved Pokemon to be the rogue, the anomalous, whatever. Because it's that Camerupt. Even though I think Camerupt is already whatever responds here. I think. I mean, Newell spawns here. Okay, fine. We're fighting. Well, if you're not the anomalous guy, we'll fight you with someone that isn't going to get into the fight, just so you don't have to worry about starting with less HP or something. Alright, that hits in an area. Good. Great even. Oh, it just walked away. Okay. So let's see. We can start with like a barrier, I guess, can't we? Won't even notice. We could even do like the full thing. Oh wait, we're fighting a fire ground type now, so... I mean, this isn't not very effective. I forget if Fairy was bad or good against fire. Let's actually quickly check. It's bad against fire. Even though fire isn't good against Fairy, Fairy was bad against fire, right? So actually that limits us to, and even though grass is good against ground, obviously fire type. Not this, ground. Is ground actually a bad thing for us? Sort of. It's sort of a bad thing for us in most of regards, like this particular combination. Like the fire is bad for fairy moves, and then ground is good against poison, and ground is good against steel. But here we can actually like avoid the fire, or avoid the ground. So I think we'll just use Nacho. Flying press. Oh, that's not... This isn't the alpha. It does spawn here normally. Okay. We'll just catch it, I guess. We needed one, right? Premier Ball. Don't know why. I probably could have come up with something better, but it's another one of these red Pokemon that I don't really have like a good ball choice for. I mean, Tar would make sense because volcanoes are a lot of time or something. I might have done the repeat ball if I had the choice, but whatever. I guess Premier Ball is fine for a camera up. Don't know why, it just feels right. It has a little bit of red there. You know, I could have just done a normal Pokeball. I can't forget that option. Wait, no, it was Zone 9, that's why, okay. That one lady wanted camera up, right? Don't I have a camera up tight? Did we have to battle her? You might have. Hopefully this one's high enough level for that. I guess we can also do that today. I just want to get onto Xerneas. And we're out of that stuff for the actual battle. I guess we'll start with the rooftop. This was actually a zone where there was a lot of the Mega Shards that you could farm. It's like spawn around these Carbink on the rooftop. I was getting some while I was getting the shards to get some experience candy for the new members of my team. It always takes me a second to remember if poison is good or bad against poison, and of course it's good. Bad against rock though, that's why it levels out, I guess. Evens out. And I guess while we're up here we can try to look out for the alpha. Not that alpha, that one spawns here normally. It's actually really cute when it sits like that. I like that. I used to have that one on the team, didn't I? Peanut. Level 25, so it'd be hard to bring it back up to level. I do like Meowstic though. I don't see the alpha over here. Could be on ground level. I want to grab some of these shards too though. I can do it off screen though. Depends on where this... Well, I guess it could be up there. Just to be sure, it was here, right? Yep, Zone 9. Stop that. Oh, there you are. You are up here. Okay, this works out in our favor. Dark and fighting, so... Yeah, the same thing that we did before. Oops. Get up there. Detect. Oh, it's attacking me. Okay, we didn't actually detect that. Weird. Okay. Oh, we need that experience. Do I have Pangoro? I don't have Pangoro. Oh no, that's Dragon type, isn't it? Outrage. Again, should have done that later, after I did these other attacks. That lowers my special attack. Poison Jab, that's good. Okay, one shot. Damn, this guy's strong. You know what, just let's restore health first. Just chill in a Pokeball while I decide which Pokeball you should go in. It's a dark type, so Duskball is my usual go-to. You know what, just go in the Ultra Ball. Not very strong. It's not using any fighting moves, is it? Yeah, this was actually the right matchup. Alright, try that again. Maybe we'll actually just hang around this time. Until we eventually catch it. Oh, it doesn't change back to defensive stance when you use a fight. What a dog. Yeah, you got nothing on us. Should have brought a fighting move, dumbass. Or even a dog type move, because we're a ghost type. Just a weird loadout, this guy. I guess body slam makes sense, but it's normal. Okay, that would hit, wouldn't it? We just kind of walk away, though. The one thing that I read from that post that told me about this loadout for Aegislash is that Aegislash is pretty mobile, actually. I don't know how speed stats plays into that or whatever, or if that's just for the animation time or something on Pokemon. Okay, we got it. But yeah, apparently being mobile is one weird strength that it has, despite its low speed stat. Okay, Mabel. Where is this legendary at? And actually, what's this too? Because this is like on the nurse. You know, healing Pokemon is a specialty of mine, working at a Pokemon Center and all. So I decided to share my skills with my team. What I mean is that I taught my Pokemon moves that can restore HP. Impressive, right? I wonder if a trainer like you could take on my self-healing team and win. We kind of also do that. I tried to lean heavily into that with Leech Seed and Giga Drain and Synthesis, but I guess we just settled on having Synthesis because it wasn't really viable staying fully healed in the middle of battle. I guess we also have Wish too for Audino. Tell me anytime you think you'd like to have a Pokemon battle with me. We're just here for the healing this time. Although, I guess it is fitting for the episode, right? We're doing the one that gives life, and she also is the one that gives life, healing. Yeah, we'll battle you. Do you think you can take on my self-healing team and win? Yeah, absolutely. Then taste the despair of watching your opponent recover just when you thought you'd won. It's all gonna be like normal types, right? Or at least I can think of the one normal type. But also Fairy. Oh wait, right, Fairy would be bad. Never mind, it's not any of that, okay. Alright, just to start. Oh, this is a bad matchup actually. Wait, why is that not working? Is it normal? I guess it's normal. Hang on. It is normal then, okay. I didn't realize. Oh my god. Get out of there. Good matchup. Normal electric, huh? Interesting. It should kill. There we go. She's not really putting that self-healing to use. Not right now. This will be normal. We'll live. It'll be less effective on us. Yeah. Okay, she did get one in. But we're saving our big attacks for last, so it'll kill after the healing, I guess. Okay, damn. Well, we need that experience. It is gonna get its health back. Why did Icicle Crash kill us outright? Was it just that much difference in level? I mean, it didn't kill us outright, it just took out the rest of our HP, but it was still really big damage. Oh right, Poison Dragon, I forgot. If you unleash attacks that fast, of course my team can't recover HP in time. Yeah, I guess that's the strategy. That's also why I had to switch off of having Leech Seed and all that stuff for Garnish, or at least that's the idea. Can't really last that long in battle if we just go down in a few hits. We still have Giga Drain and Synthesis, but I guess that's more for short-term, one more chance type healing, I guess. What an overwhelming offense, and such menacing tenacity. Of course, you can't win by focusing only on recovery. I made sure to keep that in mind when selecting my team's moves, and here we are. I've got no choice but to admit how strong you are, and how weak I still am. But I am a Pokemon Center worker. My true skills lie in healing Pokemon. So if you don't mind, I'll fix up my Pokemon's injuries right away. I have to admit, it's a funny feeling to heal my own team like I do the teams of other trainers. Or Heliolisk and the rest of my team should be all better now. Teehee. Very fun. And of course I'll be happy to heal your team anytime you stop by. I guess we need another heal after that fight. Please do. Well, if this launches us right into Xerneas, which I don't think it will, maybe I should go and buy those balls after all. No, we can't fly right to it. I mean, we can fly right to it, just not to it. Let's see. Yeah, give me 20 of these. Give me 10 of these. Just a decent amount for each. 20, 15 of those. We don't always have to get the Premier Ball special, we can just buy the Premier Balls. 10 of these. This one we use a lot of, I guess. It's kind of my go-to, but I don't really like that. I don't just like putting them in dust balls because they're dark type or it's like a dark place we're in or whatever. We can do better than the dust ball. Okay, give me 30 of these. Give me... oh, I'm running out here. Give me 10 of these. Damn. Yeah, give me 20 of these, but I'll actually have to come back. Too bad we can't sell over here. Should have done it while we were still in the center. From that Stormy mission, we just got that one thing that I can't sell. Oh, I guess I got a few things. Forgot where I got these. Damn. The pearl was from the Stormy mission. The feathers and the mushrooms were from the ground, obviously, but that nugget, I don't know where that's from. Was it maybe from ranking up in the Zero Royale? Or I say ranking up from the fight against Zack. We got experience candy for that, but I don't remember what else. Guess it must have been from that. Alright, so give me 20 of these. And I can't really afford a lot of these, just give me... Damn, we're really low. Just give me one. If I decide to have another fashion change, then I'm gonna have to get more money. A lot more. I guess that's why we have the Zero Royale. It probably doesn't make sense that we're gonna launch right into battle from here, so guess you'll just tell us the location. And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you collected, we're basically headed for a disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumio City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. Alright then, Wild Zone 11. I guess they're not gonna have a special zone for this. So the question is, which ball? No, not you. It's like the only way to view it, I guess. I kind of thought the heal ball would make the most sense. It's not really a pink Pokemon though. If it went by color, then Dive Ball, kind of. It has the white horns on top and the blue on bottom. It's not really a water Pokemon, so it would feel weird. I guess in terms of feeling, pink makes sense for a fairy. And yeah, it is like the life Pokemon, so healing makes sense. Sure. Heal Ball it is. Where is it then? Across the way over there? Oh, it's just right, okay. Guess we gotta go across. Can't actually go across in the Wild Zone, you have to leave and go around, at least I think so. Yeah, the river just goes straight through. Wishes and feelings. Yeah, it seems like it's not just hanging out here, we have to trigger some kind of cutscene. Just in case. She did say we have to catch it, so it feels like we won't lose the chance to catch it. Oh, actually, we're not full on Mega Energy. We'll start out with Nacho. Oh wait, we're a fighting type and it's fairy. Damn it. Just hanging out, huh? It's actually much smaller than I thought. Kind of like that. Still pretty big. Now I'm having second thoughts. Maybe the dive ball after all. Okay, we do get a moment. Steel also good against fairy, so we could start with that. Let me think. Looking at it on screen, it's actually a pretty good match, isn't it? That shade of blue on top and the darker shade of blue on bottom. And it's sort of shaped like the horns, that part. This is thematically appropriate for both typing and healing in life. I think we're just going based on color after all, and also because I rarely use the dive ball. I should probably just use it on any water Pokemon, but I don't know, I like this. I like this color match, I guess. Yeah, dive ball for Xerneas. Looks like you've made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokémon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. Oh, but when the horns glow... Great, second onslaught again. Damn it. I'm gonna keep on flip-flopping throughout the entire battle. It's pretty stacked. We'll keep on fighting until we run out of HP, I guess. Which might be pretty soon. Geomancy? Is that ground? I don't know what that was. Must have been fairy, maybe. Or is that even in the back? Oh, it's moving faster. That's a thing you can do? Jeez. Okay, there we go, thinking. Oh, right, fairy, so dragon... Right, of course. Okay, we can't just sit here waiting. Damn, couldn't even get the detect in. Oh, so much for the experience on that one. Oh, what, you're gonna attack me? Well, what if I just throw a dive ball at you while I think? Give me a sec. What if we swap between the balls and whatever catches it catches it? Right, that's a bug move. Well, you can't do that twice. Okay. I was about to use synthesis. Should have done that faster. You know what? Let's not have this one get all the experience. You're gonna faint too. Usually send out Sherry last, and that's why she gets all the experience, I guess. And also because she's very tanky. But this time she's going in first. Well, not first, but before everyone else faints. Oh, I guess we can try this again. Try heal ball. Gotta wait a while for the attack minion to come back up. We'll try like each ball twice, just so I don't have to go back and forth all the time. Okay, we did faint after all. Just hang out there for a sec while I decide. I guess it's gonna have to be Paprika next, but I should probably heal up on someone in case both of them go down quickly. I think Garnish has the best chance. If we don't use it now, then when will we? Try weakening it a little more. Should have started with Calm Mind again. Keeps on using Geomancy. Not very strong. How long does this last? Oh, it's already gone. Calm Mind is very short. I'll try this again. Although I guess Calm Mind is about to run out again, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should put on some status moves for this kind of thing. Gotta be careful not to faint it though. Let's actually bring back... If we just don't move... And now's a time where I wish we actually had like on a defensive move, even Kingsguard. But if we didn't have to like switch back and forth, we could just stall with this and use defensive moves. I guess we can use Reflect at least. Use another one. Oh, we can't do that yet. Okay, now we can. Just want this one to get experience too. Use a normal one. Nope, it's mad. Shadow Ball, just so we don't... Oh, right. I meant to not use attacks, but we do want to weaken it a bit more. This shouldn't kill. Okay, that was a bit too close. And we can't actually switch back to defensive mode here. Okay, no one faint. Hang on a sec. Hang out in here. And we'll just hang out. We'll also walk around a bit because we're very mobile. This is what it's like. This is what it's like trying to catch a legendary Pokemon. It's true for this game too. It's kind of nice to see that it isn't different. Okay, we won the endurance contest then. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. And to the victor go the spoils, meaning, congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that, compared to what you just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just rolling around in it. I'd been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again, after all this time, was quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving Lumios. Oh well. Forgot about that if she mentioned it. Then there was all that mess with the energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. That energy is probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city, wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow we've managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today. But I'm still counting on you to get that work done. I guess we will have to do that eventually. I have heard you have to do like pretty much all of them, almost all of them, to get the shiny charm. I probably will do that off camera. I mean, there's the one requirement, 1,000 battles or something. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go over here, yeah. Do the healing and we can stand in front of the next mission we'll handle in the next episode. That was actually pretty clean. We caught Xerneas right as the hours passed for this episode. So these guys are going to send us to find Yveltal, but there's obviously going to be some extra work if it's going to be basically symmetric with the mission we just did for Xerneas. We might just have to go fight some more alphas in the wild zones, but maybe it's going to be something different. Oh wait. Damn it. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? Gazelle, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid in your sales pitch. Why? He saved the whole dang city with him. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? So what do you want today? The same old burn-up roast? I want the one that gives. Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokémon, Yveltal and Zonius. Okay, thought they might give me something funny because I said the one that we're not going after. Never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Flare days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help you out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed. But if you aim to take on a legendary Pokémon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Quasartico first. Meet us at the Quasartico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me. Okay, great, thanks. You guys messed up my perfectly on-time ending for the episode by having this 2-minute cutscene. But that's fine. We'll just stand here being all depressed with this pose. Guess we couldn't end the episode on time. Maybe next one. That would be a good time to take a break.